Okay, so my presentation is going to be on computers surrounding us everywhere we go. We all know that computers are used for really big things like sending rockets to outer space by NASA or making self-driving cars like Tesla's doing right now. But we also know that we use laptops every day. We use them for surfing the web, we use them for making presentations like this, we use them for texting our friends through iMessage and whatnot. And similar to the laptops, we have phones. It's a little bit less obvious, but these are so much more advanced than when they first came out, like 2 decades ago. So right now, they can have a touchscreen, you can see everything, you can play games on them. They're basically just laptops, but smaller and much more portable. A little slower though, because they use less memory and less power. And then going on, we're starting to get to more areas where we think it's less computery than we would care to imagine. But we have Fitbits. They look like a little band on our arms. But they're really, really impressive. So we can track our steps, we can track how many calories we burn, how long we've traveled, how far we've traveled, how many stairs we've climbed, how long we've slept for, and then on top of that, it sends all this data over to our phone so we can look at a nice graphical chart like that one. And next we have cars. Now, like 100 years ago, we had like a Model T kind of car. And those are just a big hunk of metal, and lots of people think that the new cars today are also just the same thing. But they're not. The average car today has about 25 to 50 different computers inside it. So it has anti-lock brake systems, it has injection timing, it has fuel injection, it has traction control, and it has automatic gear shifting. And then the newer cars have even more. They have safe distance cruise control, and they have auto brakes, and they have blind spot and pedestrian recognition. Keeping going down the rabbit hole, we have these DSPs, digital signal processors. And these are little devices in all these different computers that we have, like this phone right here, where I'm speaking to it, and it's taking all of this audio, these sine waves, and it's translating it into ones and zeros. And those ones and zeros I'm going to send over to Brandon when this presentation is done, so he can grade it. He can read those ones and zeros, and his computer is going to translate that back into audio. It's a little clunky, but it's still going to sound almost the exact same as the audio that's going into it. And then we have children's toys. So when I was a kid, I had a Tigger, and you push him down, and he starts bouncing up and down. He has like 3 different things that he says. So he has data stored in him, those ones and zeros I was talking about earlier. And when he's pushed down, that data, that sound, is going to be translated from the ones and zeros into the audio that we can hear. Same thing with wireless headphones. We have a computer, we have a phone, let's say we're connected to our headphones, we have Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is going to send those ones and zeros to the computer inside the headphones. And then the DSP in the headphones is going to translate that into audio and play it. And then my favorite one of these examples are these birthday cards that we get. So it's all the exact same process with all these 3 different computers, but these ones are just really simple, just almost no memory to them. They just open up and work like a charm. They're nice. And then the last one I want to get into with you guys are things called RFID tags. They are really, really tiny, but we all have them. They're all in our IDs, and we use them every day if you live on the dorms at least. So you're going up to a scanner, take your ID and you press it to the scanner, you see it flashes green. That's the RFID chip in the ID talking to the scanner, sending information back and forth to each other. And they say, oh, Daniel Shoemaker, you can come in, you live here. And then the last one I want to talk to you guys about is kind of futuristic still. It's not so common, but it's going to be implemented in lots of stores very, very soon. So you all know we have barcodes when we go to stores. We have, like when we're getting Oreos, little bars on there. pick up and we check out, but it takes forever. We have to get the cashier to go scan through every single one of those. Where with RFID tags, you can just hold up a gun and get every single item in an aisle at one time. Know what you need to replace, what you need to restock, and the customer that has those items just drives their cart into a certain little area. Another gun just determines what's in the cart, how much it costs, and tells you how much you gotta pay. Then you put your credit card in, and then you're off to go. And that's it.